I'm going thrifting.
We came over to Paradise Beach and right now I'm just having some fries because I didn't have lunch or breakfast. We actually already got in the water and it's actually like, it's really cold here, so.
So, you guys are probably gonna scold me in the comments, but I did not get any content in Santorini whatsoever. Reason being that I was feeling sick for the last days that we were there. I'm so sorry, there's like a noise going on in the background, that's just a microwave. But yeah, for the remaining time in Santorini, I started feeling sick. It wasn't anything too bad, it was mostly like a cold, but it did kind of get to me, I guess. I was having a lot of headaches and congestion. My throat was really dry and hurting, and it was like a really bad sensation, so I just did not really feel like recording. But yeah, that's the reason I didn't record anything in Santorini apart from that.
Hello you guys, so we are right now at Goodies Burger. This is supposed to be like a Greek McDonald's. Anyway, so I actually got Flow Cafe and I got an iced cappuccino latte and I'm gonna do the taste test. This actually, it looks so good and I actually put 1 pack of brown sugar. Well, actually the lady did because I don't know why, but everybody here, it's not like in America that they have the station where you put your own sugar. They actually do that for you, which is pretty nice, honestly. So actually, let's do the taste test. Spectacular, marvelous, wondrous, amazing, show-stopping, totally unique. It's so good, you guys. Visit Flow Cafe if you're like in the road to Kalamata. Along with it, I actually got a cinnamon donut. I know it's not lunch, but the cinnamon donut looked so good, so I just bought it. This is good. This was really good. Amazing. Amazing. I love this. I also bought a Kinder Joy that I'm gonna have. It's Harry Potter edition. I've never had one of these. In my country they have like the Kinder Surprise, but they only have like 3 versions, which are like the girls, the boys, the animal, and that's it. And I kind of want to see what I get here. So after I finish eating and have all my coffee and stuff, I'm probably gonna do an unboxing of this one too. Also guys, I went into such a slump when I went to Santorini. I literally had to stop recording because I was so tired. I literally could not deal with anything. My boyfriend literally took care of me all night. Oh yeah, shout out to my boyfriend. He took care of me all night. He actually packed my bag, which was so sweet, and I still owe him one. So thank you so much, boyfriend.
Guys, we made it to Kalamata. I am slightly hungry, but that's okay. So right now we're gonna be doing kind of a room tour. Our hotel is actually so pretty, like you guys are not gonna believe it. So first off, we start with the closet. Honestly, it's not much to see, but they gave us 2 tote bags, which is pretty cool. We're here, it's kind of like a place too. Actually, it's a wardrobe. TV, table, I mean not table, well yes, table. That's like a coffee table with a chair, obviously, but you know, we've got our own desk and the beds. This hotel is actually so pretty. My favorite part is actually the view because it's kind of like a courtyard. It looks like a palace and the lobby is so pretty. Also, you guys, I don't know why, but something just broke in the balcony. Something broke in the balcony and we have no idea what it is. It's not that thing over there. That's for the cigarettes. But literally we heard something. I don't know if it was the wind that knocked something down, but we just heard something shatter and all of a sudden there was like glass in our balcony. So we are gonna have to call the reception so that they can remove the glass and figure out the problem because we don't want more glass falling onto us. Because actually the balcony is super pretty and I kind of feel like it's a good place to hang out. Right now what we're gonna be doing is basically we're gonna be heading to the beach. No, the pool. And we're gonna hang out there for like maybe an hour and then we're gonna check out the beach bar, I think. Afterwards, we're gonna come upstairs, change, and then we're gonna be heading to the city. I think we're gonna do some shopping. I actually haven't done any shopping on this trip that is not like makeup and the one time that I bought clothes. I'm low-key like a shopaholic and I'm kind of like suffering because I haven't been able to shop, which is probably my favorite part of trips. But nevertheless, I have been enjoying. We came from Santorini to Athens in a plane, and then from Athens to Kalamata, we came in bus. And we basically, in the airport, I got like the best coffee I could have had in, bro, I don't know, the whole trip, which is basically, it's been like a week since I've had good coffee. I'm hoping that I can find more good coffee here in Kalamata because coffee is such a big part of my trip, so. We're going to the pool. This is the outfit. I think it's pretty nice. It's kind of like giving Olympia, Greece. Hey you guys, long story short, I'm going thrifting. Why? I don't know. I don't even know if that's allowed. I'm going. So here's kind of like my outfit check. I'm wearing all black, which is not a smart idea because we're in Greece and Greece is extremely hot. But yeah, I'm gonna be going thrifting now and I'm gonna walk all the way to the thrift, which is meant to be like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna have like a whole hour to do that and maybe a little bit of extra time. Goodbye, I'll see you there. You guys, it's just me again. I have a little bit of a story for you guys of why I didn't record this thrift vlog. I know, it's like the second time. Do I have a lip gloss on? No, I do not. I know that I've talked to you before about like not having any content, but this time I don't really have an excuse other than the fact that I was really in the moment. But I do have a little bit of a story time for you guys about what happened the time that I went thrifting. So it all started the day that you guys saw me record and say like, oh yeah, you guys, I'm going to the thrift store and whatever. I didn't actually go that day. And the reason being that I literally, when I was in the bus back from Olympia, we went to Olympia earlier in the day. I did not get any content of that either because I thought it was like not worth recording. But basically when we came back, I was in the bus and I typed up like, ooh, how far away is the thrift store? And what came up in Google Maps was 20 minutes. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's doable. Like I can walk that distance. It was not 20 minutes long. When I got to my hotel and I ended up typing again when I was going out, it said an hour and 5 minutes. And I was like, huh, I'm not walking that distance, like, no. So then I decided like, okay, maybe I'll just take an Uber. So I went out and I went to this little beach bar to see if they had Wi-Fi to download the Uber app because I didn't have it. And long story short, there were like no Uber rides in Kalamata. I don't know if it's that Uber is just not available or like they don't use it or what, but they don't have it. So I literally spent 20 minutes on that beach bar wondering what I was gonna do. I ended up calling my mom, I gave her my location, and I ended up just walking back to the hotel because I didn't have anything. I didn't have a plan. So I knew I wanted to go and there were only 2 thrift stores in the whole Kalamata. And I was like, I need to go to one. I can't just leave
and not go to a thrift store. So I just ended up going back to my hotel. I ended up crying in the lobby for like an hour because my roommate, she had gone out to eat and she was gonna take long and she had the room key. So I could literally not get into the room for like an hour. So I just ended up staying in the lobby. I cried a little bit. I called my mom and told her like, Mom, I think I'm a failure. I can't order an Uber. She was like, girl. So I ended up not going that day because we had no more time and we ended up going to the city. And long story short, the thrift store was exactly in the place that we were and I just didn't know it. The next day, I ended up deciding like, you know what? I'm gonna go with my boyfriend. Maybe that'll like change my luck or something. And so I saw his face and there was like a bus stop outside of the hotel and I told him like, okay, let's go by bus because we tested out the buses before and they were relatively safe. I asked like, how long is it for the bus? And they told me like 10 to 12 minutes. And I was like, oh, that's fine. We waited for like 5 minutes. I ended up pulling out my Google Maps again and it said half an hour. And I was like, what? Let's go inside. Like, we're not waiting that long outside. While we were waiting, I literally started crying again because I knew that my boyfriend didn't want to go. And I was like, I'm sorry for making you go to a thrift store with me. Like, I know this is probably not what you want. And I ended up just venting out to him, totally disappointed in myself over the fact that I'm like not able to go anywhere. And so I knew that he didn't want to go and I just like in a moment I picked myself together and I said like, you know what, you can stay here. Like, I honestly don't need you to go to a thrift store. Like, I can go by myself. And that's literally what I did. I went to the lobby, they called me a taxi, and I went to the thrift store by myself. I sent my mom my live location in case that she just wanted to see the ride or in case anything happened. Nothing ended up happening. I went to the thrift store and it was so good. They had all of these vintage brands. They had Carhartt jeans. Oh my god. They had BB shirts. They had vintage Adidas, which I honestly wanted to get, but I ended up getting something else. And I ended up deciding like, you guys, I'm gonna do a little bit of a thrift haul. So first off, we start with this red shirt. That is, oh wait, I'm out of the frame. Okay. This red shirt that is honestly really nice. I like the silhouette. It's a little bit bulky, but that can always be fixed by a belt. We have also this shirt that's kind of like a sports shirt. I can kind of unzip this and have like a little of a open neck moment. So we also have this red shirt that I also really love. This is Kipsta. I don't know that brand either. I don't know many of these brands because I'm guessing that they might have just disappeared. The shirt is so cute. It's also sports, as you can tell, and I was just getting a lot of Formula 1 vibes from it, so I decided to take it. Okay, so we also have this vintage rugby jacket that I literally, this isn't even branded. This was from like an old Italian tournament. I don't know who this belonged to, but I just loved it. It was also giving Formula 1 vibes because it was giving like race car. But the fact that it was rugby was so rare. I feel like I've never seen any rugby attire in a thrift shop. So I thought, this is so cool. Like, just look at it. It's so oversized and it's so puffy that I had to get it. And the last thing that I'm gonna show you guys is this vintage sport jacket. I'm guessing this was probably like a skiing jacket and it's so cute. And I just thought like, this would be perfect for the fall. That is like, what, next month? So I just love the high neck moment. I love the fact that it's super fluffy. I had to get it. I hope you guys like it. And I'm also gonna make like a styling the thrift find. So I hope that you guys also see that video. That's probably gonna be in the future. I don't know when I'm gonna upload that, but yeah, that's it.